going on? What is going on? Welcome to another live. This is Man United Central. In case you're just finding us, good to have you here. As you're coming in, make sure you go ahead and smash that like button. Listen, man, we have a lot going on, man. We have a lot going on in the next couple of days, hours, no, actually days. Man United will be back on the field. All right. Manchester United will be taking on West Ham. All right. United. West Ham is the next game. But, we'll talk more about that as we go down maybe later on today or tomorrow. Because, it's a big game coming up, man. It's a big game. It's a crucial game where United need to build some kind of momentum, right? We need to build some kind of momentum. But you know what? Right now, we're going to talk about, the transfers already, man. The transfer stories are, coming up. They're ramping up, So we're going to chat about that. We're going to talk about Kobe Mainoo, Baleb's, Elliot Anderson, you name it. We're going to talk about it. But you know what? First one through the gate is Anita. What up, Anita? Good to see you. Hope you're well, brother. Hope you're good. What is happening? Oh, yeah. Dude, you're done, right? Exams are questioning. Dude, good, man. Dude, I'm good, man. Exams questioning, man. Congratulations, man. That's what's up. Did you already get your results or anything like that? But yeah, I'm glad you're done with it. I'm glad you're done with it. So what's next? And then summer, what is it? Winter break, and then you go back? What's the game plan? All right. Well, Anita's giving us the game plan. We'll be talking about what is going on here on the transfer market. Now, man, we get results on December 11th. Oh, okay. Sweet. Listen, man, the results are going to be good. All right. You worked hard. Hard work always pays off. Winter break, go back to school, winter break, and February. All right. That's what's up. That's what I'm talking about, man. Well, I'm glad you're here. I hope family and everybody's good. People, smash the like as you're coming in, man. Hit that subscribe button. But anyway, back to Kobe Mainoo. We're going to talk about him. But stories are going on that Man United, obviously, we need to bring in that midfield. Reports are saying that Manchester United are about to do like a complete overhaul of that midfield, which is a priority, right? Stories about Semenyo ain't happening the way it looks like it, right? So it's one of those. Yeah, dude, I predicted both games wrong. Lost against Everton, won against Palace. Hey, listen, I knew that Palace game, man. I predicted it correctly. I said it's gonna be like a 2-1 win thing. We got it done. But of course, that Everton, man, the Everton game is still haunting me. The Everton game is still haunting me, man. Jeez, because we would have been sitting pretty right now. But you know what? This is our Manchester United. It's going to be like this. It's going to be a yo-yo. You never know what team is going to show up. On Thursday, we're playing a sorry West Ham team under Nuno Espirito Santo, right? But you can never know, man. Even though we're going to be at home, you can never know. Hold on, I'll be right back. All right, cool, Anita, man. I ain't going nowhere. People, smash that like button as you're coming in. My name is Luther. This is Man United Central. I am boosted that you all are here. But yeah, let's talk about this article that I'm checking out, talking about, the status of Mainoo, right? Mainoo, it looks like he could be heading out, right? To basically, we see that Ruben Amorim does not rate Mainoo, which is kind of mad, right? He hasn't really given him game time like that. So, and of course, Man United, they tried to tell him, listen, man, based on the number of midfielders we have, we may have to keep you here, which is really kind of not fair in a way, because the guy wants to play football. The guy wants to make that England national team, right? So anyway, this is interesting. Talking about England. When Kobbie Mainoo was playing for England in the major tournament final at the age of 19, Carlos Baleba, one of our main targets, had just finished a quiet first season at Brighton, starting only 15 Premier League games in Northeast. In Northeast, Elliot Anderson, Elliot Anderson is the top guy Man United want. Elliot Anderson started just 10 games for Newcastle that season, having only just broken into England under 21 squad, right? So it's crazy how life is, right? Let's see. So there are and then Adam Wharton was at least with Mainoo in Germany during the Euro 2024. However, while Mainoo came into the team and started every knockout game, Wharton was left kicking his heels, unable to get on the pitch during the tournament. You see how life is. It's crazy. Mainoo was the guy. All these guys like Baleba, Anderson, Wharton, they were like, man, I wish I could be Mainoo, man. I wish I could be Mainoo. Mainoo was the man, right? Proxima, what up? We destroyed Atletico today. Pedro, oh yeah. Listen, man, Proxima, we'll get to that, man. We'll get to that. That was pretty cool. Obviously, you guys, you can see that you play completely different when you have Rafinha in the team. When you have Rafinha in the team, it's a whole different ball game. But yeah, you cooked. I agree. Back to Mainoo. All right. So the article continues saying that, listen, fast forward. So that was then 18 months ago. Fast forward 18 months. And fast forward 18 months, Baleba, Anderson, and Wharton are all being touted as 100 million players who might hold the key to transforming Manchester United's midfield. That is so crazy, right? 18 months ago, Kobbie Mainoo was rocking, doing his thing, starting for England, final and all this stuff, right? While Baleba was just merely getting into the groove of things. Anderson was not doing much. Wharton holding bench. And now, 18 months forward, your boy, now Baleba, Anderson, Wharton are all 100 million players who are going to revamp our midfield. And then, guess what? The guy is going to be leaving? Mainoo. That is crazy, man. So this is according to Manchester Evening News. In an ideal but probably unrealistic world, two of them might end up at Old Trafford next summer, right? Two of them. Because that midfield of ours, Ineos, they're very serious. They're going to revamp that, completely. We know Casemiro is gone, right? They're not going to trigger his 1-year extension because contract is over, right? Casemiro is going to be out there. Another person is going to be out. It looks like Ugarte could be another one being kicked out, because already Ruben Amorim kicked Ugarte out at Sporting. So Ugarte could be gone. Okay, that's two. And then, Bruno Fernandes, I don't know what's going to be the deal with him, right? I have a feeling he's going to stay, especially if we get Champions League football. I think Bruno's going to stay, man. So I don't know. It's going to be one of those. So, so that midfield is going to be completely tore up and then rebuilt, right? So, two of them guys may be here. It could be a Baleba and an Anderson, or it could be a Baleba and a Wharton. I have a feeling one of them is going to be Baleba, because Man United look like, from all the reports we hear, it looks like they like Baleba, right? Even though Baleba is having a crappy season, Man United still want it. Barkay, P7Z. Yo, I love Manchester United. They are my favorite team. Barkay, what's up, man? Listen, you at the right place, brother. Make sure you smash the like, hit the subscribe button. Hey, If you're new here, my name is Luther. Good to have you here. Make sure you smash the like. You gotta, if you're new, actually, you gotta do three things. Let us know what team you support. Smash that like button, hit the subscribe, and then boom, you're in. You're part of the family, just like that. Easy. All right. Good to see you. All right. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, man. So let's see what else this article is saying. Basically, the article saying this wasn't how it was supposed to pan out for Mainoo. 100%. Mainoo was one of those who we knew. I mean, ideally, we thought he was going to be the next, I don't know, Rashford. You know, those guys who would come in and really take off, right? But you know, it didn't. It looks like it's not going to be the case. Anderson is now key cog in the England midfield, and Wharton started in place of Nottingham Forest man in the Three Lions last World Cup qualifier. Mainoo, on the other hand, hasn't played for his country since September 2024. Wow, that is nuts, man. That is nuts. That is nuts. Oh, Hussein, N8. Safi. Welcome. Karibu. Right? So it is tough to see how things have changed. That's how life is, right? At one point, you're sitting on top of the hill, you're the man, and then boom, Mainoo gets injured, and then all of a sudden, new manager comes in. You know, he cannot get any minutes in that midfield, right? Which is pretty, you know, it's pretty sad, right? Because Mainoo, if say for example Ten Hag was still here, Mainoo will be on fire, man. Because again, Ten Hag played with the midfield three, so Mainoo would have gotten some game time, right? But Ruben Amorim, it looks like really, he just doesn't rate him. This report that I'm checking out here is saying that, listen, the problem for Mainoo is that the gap is growing. In the summer of 2024, everyone expected this Stockport-born youngster would be the solution to United's midfield woes, right? But under Ruben Amorim, that does not look right. Will be the case right now. You know, this is so crazy, man. It is crazy. But people, make sure you hit that like button. But yeah, so it continues saying like this. This season, Anderson played 1,170 minutes of the Premier League football. Wharton 869 minutes in the league, and Baleba 701 minutes. Mainoo just 171 minutes. Boy, what? I didn't even know Mainoo played that few minutes, man. 171, that's it. That's crazy. Development is often a numbers game, and Mainoo is being left behind. No minutes, bruh. Let me know who's coming to United. Yo, listen, we'll get to that. So far, we know, Brother Hussein, it's all about the midfield, man. It looks like one of them, from what I hear, it could be one of them is going to be Baleba, right? Even though Baleba is not having a really good season right now, but maybe United, of course, United, they're right now governed by data. The data is saying that Baleba is a perfect fit in an Amorim system. Now, based on last season numbers, yeah, he would cook in that midfield, right? But this season, not so much. You know, some people are saying, you know what, stay away from Baleba. You know, stay away, because this guy is not it. He's not cut out to be a Man United player. All right? So, you know, people are saying that Baleba, you know, even because, you know, we kind of turned his head, they call it, right? You know, Man United hit him up and say, yo, Baleba, listen, we want you, man. You want us? Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, we want each other, cool. Let's see if we can make a deal. Man United go to Brighton. Brighton give us a crazy number. Man United was like, yeah, listen, let's talk about this next window. And your boy Baleb's, you know, he cannot function anymore. So, which is kind of crazy, because ideally, if you come into Man United, you need to have, like, you know, your mentality has to be tough. Like, look at Cunha, look at Mbumo, you know, those kind of guys. Like, listen, because Man United putting on that jersey is no joke. You got to be able to deal with a lot of criticism. People are going to watch each and every move you make, every step you take, every single day. You know, they'll be watching you. I don't know why I said that the Biggie song, but yeah. So yeah, so it's kind of crazy. But Baleba, it looks like Man United still rate Baleba big time. So we shall see. We shall see. But Anderson is another one who is like top of the list according to Fabrizio and all these tier ones talking about who Man United could get. But competition is going to be hard. Elliot Anderson right now being watched by Man City. So apparently also reports are saying that Elliot Anderson, he actually follows Man City on the socials. So, it's one of those like you're like, I know we're gonna have to compete with Man City. So that's why Man United now they're trying to see if they can do something and get dude in January window, which is really impossible, to say the truth. Any of these guys, Anderson, Wharton, Baleba, getting them in January, it is gonna be tough because really Anderson, Wharton, their spot is guaranteed on that plane to over here to America, right? Their spot is guaranteed, right? So why make a move now? All right, why make a move now? Stay there. Oh, give me a second. I need to put a poll over here, man. A quick poll. Just want to find out. Let's see. People, welcome, everybody. Welcome. Yeah, man. So right now we're actually just, going through the whole Mainoo situation. It looks like Mainoo could be leaving Manchester United. How are you feeling about that, right? Because, it's one of those, Mainoo is one of our own, one of our kids, right? We want them to strive and develop at Manchester United. But the problem is, it looks like we are having problems, giving the guy some minutes, right? So, because according to this report, for all these players to develop, it's a numbers game and it's all about the minutes. Anderson right now he played like 1,170 minutes, the Premier League. Wharton 800 minutes, Baleba 700 minutes. Mainoo only 171. So you're not going to develop because most of these guys are almost the same age, close. I think Mainoo is the youngest, right? To develop, you got to play. So if you're not playing, each time that, for example, Mainoo comes on a game, he looks cold. Like he takes him a while to get firing. So he's I feel for the kid, man. And in that Crystal Palace game, when he came on, you can see his face, like this kid, like, man, just honestly, Man United, I know you're watching this channel, just let the kid go on loan, man. Let him go on loan, and that way he can play some football, right? And maybe force his way into that England national team, right? So Mainoo, he hasn't started a single Premier League game so far this season, and you have to wonder when that is going to change. People are saying AFCON is coming up. So there's folks are saying, yep, in AFCON, he may get some game time. But he isn't going to get any better as a player for 15 to 20 minutes here and there, and nothing that is happening in training seems to be convincing Amorim at the moment, right? But Ruben Amorim did say, you know what, man, yeah, man, Mainoo should be a starter. He's training very well and all this stuff. But dude, play the kid, man. Play the kid. Roll the dice and see what he can do. But it's right now, Ruben Amorim is in a situation where it's game by game, right? Ruben Amorim, game by game, he really he doesn't trust the bench. Right? He doesn't trust his bench. So he wants to stick with what he knows, right? Cousin Delo, Casemiro, Bruno, the guys that he knows, what? Bumo, Cunha, those guys, because he knows whatever happens, I know the baseline, what I'm going to get with these guys. But the problem happens is when he changes anything, then we capitulate. So he's scared of making any changes, you know. So it's kind of crazy. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. So it's honestly a sad situation just to see a player like Kobe could be on his way out to make room for another midfielder who can come in and actually be used by Ruben Amorim, right? Because in January we have to bring in a midfielder, right? We have to bring in a midfielder, right? Because honestly, if we're serious, if Ineos is serious to get us to Champions League football, you got to get a midfielder in, right? We got to get a midfielder in. So Mainoo's future is rightly a hot topic among Manchester United fans, obviously, because we don't want him to see him go. A number of academy graduates have been moved on recently, and the 20-year-old has often been only linked keeping the club proud of the 88-year record of having an academy product in every match day squad, right? This has been a tradition. We always have an academy player. So, you know, that has only been Mainoo's been the only link, right? So when he goes, yeah, Ruben Amorim may have to maybe try to promote Shea Lacey because it looks like he's the one who's closest knocking on the door to get in. It could be him. Report is saying that also there's also a feeling that he is being underused by Amorim and deserves more than a chance. But if isn't forthcoming, then a loan move in January might well be the best option for both parties. Mainoo's development has stalled because he isn't playing football, right? Facts, and it's you can see it. You can see it, and I'm sure that he's entourage, people around him, they'll probably tell him the same thing, man. Dude, force a move, and go out there and do your thing. Because Mainoo, he can sit there and he watches, he sees Scott McTominay being player of the year and all this stuff, doing madness, right? He sees Rasmus going out there scoring goals, right? Anthony, doing his thing. So he sees all these players, even Rashi, of course, right? They leave United to go out there, fire, right? So he's probably feeling, you know what, dude, if I leave here and I play regularly, that's it. I'm back in the England team, which could be very true because, dude, this kid he started the final. So he has a chance. But again, that midfield right now, competition is peak, right? England midfield is peak, right? Because he's going to be dealing with the likes of Wharton, Anderson. Of course, Declan Rice is guaranteed. He's not going anywhere, right? Jordan Henderson, So, yeah, it is going to be tough. It's going to be tough. But yeah, so reports saying, listen, it will probably sting the player himself to see him to move on from Man United. But right now, if he wants to prove to Amorim that he can still be a player of a quality of Baleba, Anderson, or Wharton, then he needs the game time to do so. And where is he going to get that game time? Who knows, right? So basically, honestly, man, this story about Mainoo, it's kind of, it is a sad state of affairs, but it's one of those. What is Ruben supposed really to do here? Ideally you'd want him to give him game time, but we don't have games. We only play once a week. We only play once a week, man. It's tough. Twisted Fate, what up? It's only gonna get worse for Mainoo. Looking at Baleba, Wharton, Anderson, if we get two of those, he ain't seeing game time. Yeah, man. And that's the thing, Twisted Fate. That's this report. They were saying that, listen, Man United is gonna pull in two of them guys, right? He's gonna pull in two of them guys, all right? And yeah, is definitely not. Man United may sign two midfielders next summer, with Casemiro expected to leave, a lack of minutes for Ugarte, and the possibility of further interest in Bruno Fernandes. Yeah, So imagine Bruno exits, Casemiro exits, Ugarte gone. Yeah, we'll have a brand new midfield. I can't wait, man. Kenny Fan TV, what's going on, man? Mainoo needs to leave for the sake of his career. Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's sad. It's sad, man. I was earlier. I was checking this article. It's one of those like you're like, man, 18 months ago. 18 months ago, Kobe Mainoo was playing for England in a major tournament, right? Age 19. Carlos Baleba had just finished a quiet first season at Brighton, starting only 15 Premier League games. In the Northeast, Elliot Anderson started just 10 games for Newcastle at the season, right? Having only just broken into England under 21 squad. Adam Wharton was with Mainoo in Germany during the Euros. However, while Mainoo came into the team and started every knockout game, Wharton could not get in at all. 18 months later, Man United is trying to revamp the midfield, and now they're looking at Baleba, Anderson, and Wharton. And they're all those players are rated for like 100 million. It's mad. And Mainoo looking to be let go. That's tough, man. Tough. Tony, what's going on, man? Hope you're good. Welcome. Yeah, people. Kenny Fan TV in their house. Mainoo needs to leave for the sake. Yeah, I saw that twisted stings, Kenny, but true. Yeah, man. Anita, welcome back, man. Welcome back. Yeah, man. I don't know how you guys feel, man. With Mainoo, I think he should for his future. And I think, if Mainoo leaves and he gets regular game time, I think he can make that England team, man, for the World Cup. Mainoo works in a 3. Yep, midfield. We don't play with a 3 under Amorim, so I understand why he isn't getting time. Yeah, he's not, and also like just Ruben he just doesn't rate the guy, man. He just doesn't rate him, so it's just crazy. But yeah, it's one of those. Yeah, let him go. But will Man United let him go, or they'll say nah? Based on the depth, we want to keep you and stuff like that. But yeah, let me know your thoughts, people. Tony, what's up, my man? You good? Kenny is saying that the Premier League table is mad congested this season. We have to win our next 2 games. No excuses. Kenny, I feel you, right? I feel you 100%. 100%. Yo, guys, did you watch the Newcastle Tottenham game today? Yo, that game was crazy. But of course, it's not as crazy as the Man City game. Like 9 goals? Really? That's crazy. I'm good. Oh yeah, you had a snow day today, so we're able to get some stuff done around the house. Nice. Okay, that's what's up. For us, it was only like a 2-hour delay kind of thing. But of course, my guy Lever here was loving it. Waking up and then I tell him, yep, 2-hour delay. He was like, yes. Oh man. Twisted. Here are my thoughts. What we should do: send him on loan until the summer, let him play. Then see where we finish and if with more games next season. Yeah, Twisted. That's what I'm saying. Honestly, Mainoo, yeah, I want him to go on loan because looking at his face as he was coming into that Crystal Palace game, man, you feel sorry for the kid. Send him out there, right? Let him play, and then see what happens. After summer, right? Who knows? Ruben Amorim may really mess things up. Next thing, Ruben Amorim is gone, and then they bring in another manager who plays with the midfield 3. I hope it doesn't happen because I want this chopping and changing managers thing is kind of old. So yeah, and I think Ruben will make it because we are gonna ups and downs, ups and downs and stuff. We're gonna be like that. But if he gets through the festive season, he's gonna be here. I don't see him leaving. Yeah, sending Mainoo on loan makes sense. Yeah, best option. Yeah, man, it's best option for both parties. But I did see something that Man United, because they're trying to be cheap, they were thinking like, you know what? You see, Mainoo, yo, I know he's not playing, but if we have him, in case we need to use him, we can use him. He's cheap. They're not paying him much. But if they were to bring in a midfielder, then Ineos obviously they're going to have to pay this new player that they're bringing in more than what they pay Mainoo, for example. So it's kind of mad if that's the case. Yeah, I posted them, Man City. Oh yeah, full of eyes. Yeah, yeah. I want Chukwueze, dude. Me too, man. I want him to score for real. Would definitely be a game in history. Yeah, that's crazy. But of course, he did go into history, man. Your boy, the cyborg, Haaland, getting his 100 goals. This dude, he's scoring goals like for fun, man. I agreed with Twist. Mainoo will suffer in the midfield two system. Yeah, Mainoo, he's good on the ball, but he doesn't have that intensity that Ruben Amorim is looking for, right? He doesn't have it. So it's crazy. I don't understand why Ruben plays this formation. Yes, it worked in Portugal, but this is the Premier League. The players are faster, more technical, and every team relies on the midfield. Hey, oh yeah, that too. Haaland. Hey, Haaland is crazy. Yeah, dude. There was a reason why he plays the system. He did explain it. I cannot remember it exactly. It's a system that it's the only system that he knows. I don't know. There's a reason why he gravitated towards that system. But yeah, it's mad. But when it works, if he has the correct profile of players, it could work. It could work. But I don't know if you guys noticed, even in the Crystal Palace game, right? Yeah, people are saying bring in Glasner. I don't know, man. I didn't see anything special about Glasner. I don't know about you guys. Did you notice something? You're like, yeah, man. If Ruben Amorim goes, yeah, bring in Glasner. I don't know. Personally, I wasn't that impressed by Glasner, right? Because yeah, they play the same system, but it's a little bit different, right? So I don't know. Some of you guys who were tacticians may have seen something, say, nah, yeah, dude can do this and that. But yeah, Anita, the system works in the Prem. We just lack the right midfield. Yeah, hey, Twisted, there you go. That's why I would think maybe if Amorim gets his players right profile, then we may cook. We'll see. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. I watched Glasner, because I really haven't watched him play like that, his teams. And I was expected to be more wowed, I guess. Of course, in that team, your boy Wharton, yeah, he looked good. Like when it comes to auditions, he looked good. Now, people, listen. So far, we've seen pretty much all our targets. Who has impressed you the most? Balebs, Wharton, or Anderson? Because all those guys, they're linked with us, Man United. Who is that's it, he's the one. Anita said, I think I'm just feisty because I miss Bruno, Scott, and Casemiro days. Bruno, Scott, and Casemiro, I hear you. Okay. No, honestly, midfield three, I miss that. I miss the midfield three as well. Yeah, man, Tony, me too, man. Anderson, like bar none, he's like up there, man. Um, um, uh, okay. Um, Twisted Fate, but looked hella fatigued. Yeah, they looked really fatigued. Yeah, that game. So I understand if you didn't see anything special, there wasn't. Yeah, yeah, I can see, I can understand. I can understand. Yeah, they looked done, man. They were done, and I'm glad that Ruben Amorim, after that conversation in halftime, he said, "Listen, man, let's take it to them, right? Let's take the game to them, and you know, and take advantage." And it worked, right? Anita said, "For me, it was Wharton. Oh, for real? I don't know, man. Anderson." Uh, Julia Perry said, "The light is too good for United." Come on, man. Welcome, right? Delete. So I don't say delight. Yeah, man. No, he's Matthias Delict is he's having a season of his life at United right now. Amorim said, "Get a goal and their heads will drop." And what happened? The goal came and their heads dropped. Come on, Amorim. Ruben Amorim is gonna bring the joints again. The last game I watched him, he was all over the screen, constantly on camera for something he did or was not doing. Wharton and Baleb's have had quite a few negative looks from the camera. There you go. Mainoo would fit perfectly in Barca. Would he? Yeah, they play with the three. He would. He would. Dude, right now, what we need to do is go to Brighton and say, okay, listen, let's make a deal. Let's do a swap. You get Mainoo on loan. We take Baleba, and we see what's what. You know, we'll see what's what. You know, but yeah, right now, dude, Mainoo goes to any of these teams. He gets the regular game time. He's gonna cook. If we can scam Barca, I'm fine with it. I know, right? Would you take Daniel Munoz? Oh, yeah, absolutely, Junior. I would. I would. I would. This is Daniel Munoz. He put himself out there. Say, listen, man, I'm here. You know, I'm here and I'm ready to go. You know, his dream is to, of course, play for a bigger club. Yeah, Munoz is good, man. Like, he's feisty. Like, you know, those are the kind of players that Ruben Amorim likes. You know, that energy, that tenacity, and all that. Yeah. So he definitely likes that. Fun fact: when Ruben was a player, 2013-14 season, I think it was he came across as a very young, entering his prime Neymar. Oh, interesting. I did see that. I did see that. I saw some highlights of the game he faced Sir Alex. That was interesting. Ruben totally pocketed a Neymar. Yeah, I need to look that up and check it out. He didn't. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me put some notes in. Let me go and Google and YouTube that and check out my boy Ruben Amorim doing his thing on Neymar. Yeah, so it's interesting stuff, man. But yeah, so definitely reports. Laurie Whitwell again is saying that midfield is the priority area in 2026. United wants a dynamic player capable of winning possession and getting the ball moving forward. Wharton showed us that in that Crystal Palace game. Oh my God, dude, Wharton, every time he got the ball, send it, send it, send it. No back passes and all this. It was that was impressive. Yeah, so it's saying that capable of winning possession, getting the ball, moving forward, could be two midfielders and number 6 and number 8, depending on what happens to outgoings. Right? So yeah, man, it is gonna be interesting. It was Benfica versus Barca. Okay, I'll check it out. In my opinion, I don't think Neymar has ever had a prime. He's always been a good sometimes. Just I don't know, man. I think Neymar has had a good run, man. Just the injuries, man. I feel for the guy. Benfica, yeah. Franklin Reyes, what up, what up, what up? Good to see you, man. Hope you're well. Dude, I'm good, man. I'm good. Good to see you. Welcome. Junior. Yeah, people. Tony the Great dropped the link for the Discord. Please go ahead and hit that link. Jump on the Discord, man. We're trying to get that going. Bruno out. Hey, listen. Bruno, Mr. Assist King. Yeah. You saw the numbers. Bruno right now is rated what? 4th in all-time assist. Right? He's up there. But someone gives us 90 million, I'll say goodbye in the summer. So we shall see. Because honestly, if Bruno stays, Ruben Amorim is still going to play him in the midfield. Right? He's still going to play him in the midfield. And whoever comes in, they're going to have to deal with the situation with Bruno. So again, that's important that whoever comes in, if it's Wharton, Baleba, Anderson, they need to be able to kind of handle themselves, basically, because Bruno is going to be all over the place. No, I'm always going to be Bruno in. Bruno is my guy. But when they, the money's been presented like they did, last summer, listen, I was ready to take the money, man. Franklin, who's been your best player for United this first half of the season? Come on, Brian Mbeumo. It's Mbeumo all the way, man. Mbeumo all the way. The last couple of games, though, he kind of struggled. I don't know if you guys noticed that, right? The last couple of games, he kind of struggled a little bit. So we need to get, I think that winning the Player of the Month and all this stuff, he played well the game that came after winning it, but he looks like he kind of struggled a little bit. So he needs to pick up his socks and get back to being Mbeumo. Since Bruno came to the Prem, he has 138 more chances created than any other midfield. Dude, Bruno's numbers are ridiculous. Ridiculous. Yeah. Anita Franklin, Mbeumo, or De Ligt. Oh, yeah, I forgot about De Ligt. Man, De Ligt. De Ligt has been solid, people. He has been solid. And he was saying that one of the interviews saying the reason that he's playing better, he's reached a point where he's willing to take risks. Like he doesn't phase him to make mistakes, whatever. So he gave himself freedom to say, hey, take risks. He's like all the way up there on. You saw how he was, him and Mateta, they were going at it. I like that. So yeah, man, yeah, De Ligt. That's another one. Yeah. Man United need one more good winger. Yeah. For sure. Twisted. I never saw KDB do a first touch, a volley, cross, assist. Just saying, hey, listen. Look, the numbers, they always say Bruno has better numbers than KDB, but KDB, he makes the right passes. Like, Bruno will do a lot of Hollywood balls, but KDB was more, I think, accurate. But Bruno is definitely the GOAT when it comes to assists and stuff. The Ligt needs to be more talk to be honest with you. He's been carrying the saving us. Oh yeah. He has. The Ligt has always been good. He was just injury prone. Yeah, dude. And the thing is, we always forget about the Ligt. He has played into all these big clubs, right? So he's coming in the team with a lot of experience, and he's still young, So it's only a matter of time for him. Right now, knock on wood, he's been able to stay healthy. Yeah, it's incredible. I get so happy and so angry with Bruno. I can't decide. Yo, Tony, that is very honest of you, man. That's very honest. That's it. That's it. Yeah. Bruno is frustrating. He's always like, trying to tell people, go over there, do this, da, da, da. And then he's the one who's going to be losing the damn ball. Bruno, man. This guy. And then he does all that, and then he does the madness. Yeah. Oh, man. Give the captaincy 100%. Bruno leaves, the Ligt gets the armband. Him or Licha, because Licha, Licha, he's another one, man. If he can stay fit, yeah, I think he will be the one to take the armband, based on seniority and all this stuff. And Ruben really rates Licha a lot too. Talking about Licha, man, it was so nice to see Licha back, man. I kind of held the tears back, seeing dude coming in. Like, oh, come on, please stay healthy, man. We need you, Licha. Bruno has a low IQ. You think so? Nah, Bruno has a lower IQ player. Oh, yeah, Bruno has lower IQ players around him at the same time, Luther. Yeah. That's why he says whenever he goes to play for Portugal, he playing ballers with his level of IQ, he plays better. Yeah. I don't think Bruno is captain material. Probably the worst captain these plays I've seen. I don't know, man. I think he has carried this team for quite a bit. I don't know if we didn't have Bruno right now, where we would be, man. So it's one of those. I don't think Bruno captain material. Daniel, what up? Good to see you, man. Happy Tuesday. Good to see you, Daniel. Hope you're well. Welcome, people. Smash that like button. All right. Let's see. Anita saying, I want to see De Ligt and Maz on the back line again. Man, they have yeah. I think, yeah. So you basically, do you guys think that Ruben is gonna bench Euro because of his mistakes? Personally, I don't think that would be a bad thing. Right? Take him off the firing line a little bit, Euro. I don't think it would be a bad thing. Of course, he's gonna come in. You know how Ruben does, man. He always changes his back three, so he's gonna come in during game. But I think taking him off, I've been thinking about my predicted lineup when we do it tomorrow. I don't have Euro starting, man. I think Euro holds bench for a little bit. Now, even if Bruno stays, give it to the Ligt. No, yo, no, you can't do that. You can't do that. Bruno needs to focus on his creative strength. Nobody can deny he has creative machine, but with captaincy on top, it's holding his focus back. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I hear you, but yeah, you can't take his armband off, man. That guy, he's loved over there, man. Bruno does a lot of stuff behind the scenes too. Yeah, I don't see that happening. I think De Ligt, maybe 2 more seasons, then he would have been here long enough to say, all right, give it to him, kind of thing. But yeah, Junior Perez, thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. That's what's up. Euro, a bit overrated, but definitely has potential to be decent player. I don't think he's overrated, man. I think he's just going through a bad patch, Right? Not a bad patch. He's a young baller. they are going to make those mistakes here and there, right? I think, I think he's gonna be solid, man. Yuri is one of the best young center backs currently. One mistake can ruin him, and I think if Ruben benches him, he might take it wrong way. Let him prove himself again. Yeah, Ruben may do that, but the problem is if he makes another mistake, you know how you all are, Man United fans will be like, come on, man, this kid is going through some stuff. You need to take him off the firing line a little bit, But listen, if I see him lined up, I'll be all right. Go out there and redeem yourself, kid. Can Maz play on the left? Yeah, he can. Left wing back? No. For some reason, I don't like Maz in any of the wing backs positions. Center back? Yeah. Left or right? I'm good with that. That's the side that needs some love. And until we get Semenyo, he could potentially help do the madness with Cunha. Yeah, I hear you, but I hear what you're saying. But nah, I don't want to see. For some reason, I don't want to see your boy Maz as a wingback, man. He's struggled. But talking about Semenyo, he ain't coming, man. He ain't coming. Tottenham are intensifying their interest in Semenyo. However, they face competition from Man United, Liverpool, and Man City. I saw something. Is it from Laurie Whitwell or somewhere? I saw something that it looks like Man United, they kind of cooled off on Semenyo. We did talk to him last summer, but this time around, we haven't really done much on the Semenyo front, right? So, when I saw that report, I was like, come on, man, really? Laurie Whitwell over here saying he adds that United might look to do something in January, but any such deal would be seizing a low-cost opportunity rather than a long-term signing. That said, Man United are not anticipated to enter talks for Wolves' Joao Gomes. So the Joao Gomes thing, according to Laurie Whitwell, ain't happening, people. Ain't happening. Any moves we make in January, low cost. Twisted Valuta, here's the thing. At United, if you can't handle the firing line, you don't deserve to play for the club. You need to be able to handle the pressure. Good point. Very good point, Twisted. Very good point. I agree. Okay. I agree. But that has been our biggest problem to the signings we make, right? They crumble under pressure. So yeah, that may be a good thing. Then tough love. Oh, you messed up? Yeah, you cost us the goal, but we bailed you out, kid. Don't worry. We're a team. We're gonna fight through this together. All right. We make mistakes. We'll fix it in game, and we'll keep it moving. So don't worry about it. I don't know if you guys saw the Mason Mount, giving like a little pep talk to Euro, but Euro looked distraught, man. He looked distraught after the game, man. I'm like, yo, kid, it's not that bad, man. Everybody makes mistake, But yeah, he's gonna come back strong. That'll be a solution to the problem. Yeah, Anita, I agree with you. Young kids, even for the young kids, it will take them a while. Like, yeah, it's exciting seeing Orozco, JJ Gabriel, all these guys. Later in a couple of years, they'll be good, but we kind of need solutions like now. I think Euro has the mentality to push through. He was visibly annoyed for sure. But it's one of those, like, he slid, like he didn't do anything crazy. He even had that one block, was it he blocked on the goal line or something? He had a really good block after he made the mistake, I think, right? So, you know, he'll be all right. What about Maz at left center back? Yes, at left center back, I like Tony. Um, and Licha at left wing back. That could be. Yeah, but I don't know. Can Licha play left wing back? Well, your boy Ruben says your boy Luke Shaw, you know, in a pinch, you could throw him as a left wing back, man. At the club, honestly, as a left wing back, Luke Shaw is the guy, but he's got a break. I don't know how long he can tolerate that up and down stuff, you know. So, um, yeah, but with that, yeah, true, Anita. We need more experience, 100%. Do we talk about Luke Shaw in 2025? I want him gone, but since his return has been flipping cookie. Dude, I know, Twisted. Listen, I don't know what Luke Shaw did. I don't know what he did. I don't know what he was eating. They need to do a documentary on this guy, the way he has changed his form. Luke Shaw has been playing good, man. It's crazy. May it continue, right? Is it the World Cup thing? You know, he's in his house. Mr. 300, by the way, congratulations to Luke Shaw. He was given the plaque, the 300 game thing. That was big. Yeah, Luke Shaw, you've been here way too long, man. Luke Shaw has played 300 games, man. So big up to him. I saw that but I saw a picture with him, Barada, and Wilcox being presented. You know, he did a little speech. So that's big up to him. But yeah, but Luke Shaw has played well. May it continue, man. Let's see. I need we used to line up the back line of Licha as a left wing back and Maz left center back. Yeah. Franklin, Luke Shaw has been good. Yes. Though watched Harry Maguire documentaries. I know. Yeah. He watched those Harry Maguire documentaries and now, man, that's it. I'm coming back. And especially now with the Licha coming back, you know, dude is like, listen, man, I like you, Licha, but this is my position. So, he has to do some good stuff. Alex Wang, what up, Alex? You should stop babying Cristiano Ronaldo. He needs to serve his punishment. Listen, Alex, listen, man. Cristiano Ronaldo did not do nothing wrong. All right, some deals were made, and he's gonna be playing. I know it ain't fair. Oh man, that's funny as hell. Funny, it's dude. FIFA, yeah, it's crazy, and it's so blatant obvious that some craziness happened allegedly. You know. Yeah, man, your boy's gonna line up for Portugal from game one. It's crazy. I think since Jim fired the dinner ladies, we can't make pies, so he's eating healthier. That is funny. That is funny. Oh, yo, did you guys see the Christmas parties back, man? Big up to Barada and them for bringing the Christmas party back. The players, the folks working there, everybody's invited, so that is good news. I like that when I saw that news today, that at least give the folks who work hard day in day out, man, give them the Christmas party, man. Come on. We make record revenues. You cannot throw a proper party for your associates. It's good for the morale. Yeah. I mean, just because the Cristiano Ronaldo doesn't mean he's above the law. Yeah, I guess he is, but he's Cristiano Ronaldo. The GOAT. I knew he was a cheater, but not this level. Hey, listen. Oh man, dude, when I saw that news, I was like, "Are you kidding me?" How do you just bend the rules like that? You basically they went and found this one loophole and to allow him to play. When he went to the Oval Office and met the man, Mr. Deal Maker, he probably said, don't Cristiano. Don't worry, we'll take care of this. Oh, jeez. Now let's just United channel, but not we're talking about Ronaldo channel. There you go. Messi, more of a cheater than Chris. There's gonna be a Messi and Cristiano. Listen, man, this World Cup is gonna be interesting, man. To see both of those guys playing. It's definitely good to see that, but it's not it doesn't set a good precedent to show that some players' rules can be kind of skirted around. I washed up and over the hill. I'm riding into the sunset. Penalty favor Argentina. Yeah, dude. You know what? FIFA may find a way to get. You know how they want Cristiano and Messi to meet. They may find allegedly ways to get them to the final, man. So it's one of those. If he didn't play for us, you guys wouldn't give him all that fanfare. No, Neymar though. Yeah, Neymar. But Neymar, no, listen. Neymar, he said he hasn't given up, even though he was injured. I think he's back playing still, right? So he still hasn't given up. So it'll be interesting if he can make the team. He still has time, right? Money bleeds corruption. Get over it. All the care about this money. Of course, they would allow Ronaldo in. Yeah, there you go. That too. Dude, he's out there in Saudi doing walking around with sheikhs and stuff. He's spokesperson for the Saudis and stuff like that. Yeah, deals would definitely be made. And then I think is the 2030 World Cup going to be in Saudi or something, right? Yeah, it's one of those. This some city versus Madrid type. Yeah. I mean, it's not like Cristiano going to win it this year. I hope a team makes it to that. Hey, listen, that's what I'm saying. Some of these rules that they're doing, you may find some penalties be given all willy-nilly, to make sure that they get to the final. Ronaldo playing in the 2030 World Cup, 2 World Cups. Here we go. Oh man, no, but he said I saw the CNN interview. I think he said this is definitely his last one. So it's definitely his last one. He probably would want to play with his son. So, and that dude is aging backwards anyway. He may pull it off, man. 2030, it's just around the corner. We always back to United. It's called sports washing. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, let's see what else is going on, people. Let us see what else is going on. But yeah, today we saw a madness, man. Haaland doing what Haaland does. I think Haaland is going to break a lot of records. Erling Haaland, fastest player to score 100 goals. 111 games it took him. Alan Shearer, it took him 124 games. Harry Kane, it took him 141 games. Aguero, 147. Thierry Henry, 160. That is crazy. What are your predictions for the West Ham? Yeah, people, drop your prediction, man, for the West Ham game. Yeah, we'll talk about it more tomorrow. Hopefully, after the press conference, we'll know who is available. But good thing is Cunha is back, right? Cunha is back. And another positive, I don't know if you guys saw that. The FIFA has told teams that they can hold on to the players going to AFCON until the 15th of December, right? I don't know if you guys caught that. So your Mbumo, Ahmad, Mazraoui, they're going to be with the team until the 15th. So they will be in contention for that Bournemouth game, which is good, right? So after the 15th, that's when they're going to jet out. Of course, your boy the number one shot stopper, Onana, did not make the AFCON team, which is a disgrace. Cameroon, what are you doing, man? You need Onana in that team so that Mbeumo can come back early. I think it's going to be, it's going to be a tough game, man. Franklin, West Ham hasn't been that good. No, West Ham has been terrible, man. I think United have a good, we definitely have a good chance, but it's one of those, we don't trust this United, man. We don't know which United is going to show up. That's the thing. We may sit here and say, you know what, West Ham, yeah, but Nuno Espirito Santo, Nuno, he's a good coach. They may just sit back and say, hey, come and break us down. And we know we struggle breaking these teams. But ideally, it's going to be like definitely a 3-0 win. Yeah, okay. Tony, actually, I'm going to go with yours 3-1 because we like to give that one goal. Say, hey, listen, I know you're playing at our house. Here's your one goal. And then we'll wake up. But I think it's going to be like a 3-1. So the question is, folks, does Cunha go straight into the team? Or what do we do? Because Manny Mace did his thing. Joshua Zirkzee did his thing. So what do we do? Ironically, that means the Sunderland versus Newcastle derby will be exciting. Yeah, Newcastle, man, they're playing decent, man. Today, I thought they were going to win, but they couldn't. Mbeumo brace, he's due to one. Yeah. Alex, it's Commanders United over here. I hear you. Twisted Fate, Sunderland could make the starting 11 of AFCON players. I know, man. That's crazy. Anita, West Ham just lost to Liverpool. Yeah, I know. But Nuno, he may come up with a plan, man, to say, you know what? Because most of these managers, they know how to play us. So we have the talent, but some of these managers, if they set up a certain way, they could give us a hard time. But we have the talent to break the teams down. So it could be definitely interesting. Personally, it's West Ham, so I don't think so. And Mount found form, so he should be benched. Oh, so Anita, you're saying who should be benched? Cunha? Tony, ease Cunha back in, especially losing Mbeumo and Amatsun. There you go. That's a good point as well. Okay, that's interesting. Also, it may not be a bad thing because I don't know. Second half, 60th minute, you bring in Cunha in the game. He's gonna come in fired up. At least you have a bench that can really, like, Cunha is a guy who can actually change the game. So it may not be a bad thing. Continue. I hope he continues with Zirkzee because that scoring that goal, it meant a lot. You want to continue to give him that confidence, right? 3 steps back against Swiss. There you go. Twisted. Mount, Mbeumo, Zirkzee front 3 should be good enough. Yeah. Okay. Mount, Mbeumo, Zirkzee. Yeah. We'll continue with that. I like that. Alex said time against Palace. Cunha should be benched. Yeah, I think Cunha may start on the bench. 3 goals. United is back. They said Alex. Hella negative. Don't worry about Alex, man. Alex is, that's how he rolls. I gotta lie. Oh, with such negativity. I keep saying that until they let the guy cut his hair. Man. Of course, I'm hoping that Licha also gets some minutes. No, I don't think he's gonna start, but I hope Licha gets some minutes as well. You think Licha is starting? Oh, so what do? You bench Luke Shaw, or you throw Luke Shaw as left wing back? That'll be interesting. Now, I think Licha, they're gonna ease him in, right? Give him minutes here and there, kind of thing. I don't think he's ready to start. Just preparing us. Listen, man, Alex, we are preparing to lift the trophy in a few years, right? So that's what we're preparing for, man. We're gonna take it game by game. All right, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go into battle with these players of ours. Yeah, Alex, a broken clock. That's funny. Yeah, that's a good point too. I think Rawi and Shaw off for your and Licha. Interesting. I wonder when these midweek games in Saudi are going. Yeah, I haven't heard any new intel on that about the midweek game. It's going to be interesting, man. It's going to be interesting. Licha should come on last 25 minutes like Cunha. Yeah. I think Cunha is going to get more, especially if we're up, I don't know, 3 goals, then he may risk saying, you know what, yeah, Licha go in, go in and do, get your minutes. Interesting stuff, man. Interesting stuff. I just want to see Shea Lacey get his debut, man. I really want to see Shea Lacey get his debut. So I know he's going to be on the bench, Lacey again. So hopefully, if we are up, significant number, throw in the kid, man. Throw in the kid. Christian Orozco visited Carrington today with his entourage, arranged by Manchester United to help familiarize with the facilities. He will sign his contract when he turns 18. He will be assessed in 2026 preseason. He's rated highly by scouts, right? The kid Orozco. Official Saturn Gojo. My favorite team is welcome. Good to see you. Shea Lacey starts and bags the brace. Oh, that'll be crazy. But that'll be crazy. You know what, guys? Here's the thing, though. I found out that JJ Gabriel we may see him in the FA Cup games, man. When we start FA Cup games, JJ Gabriel is eligible to play in those. So, but not the Premier League. Who do you think we're going to pick up in January? Dude, Alex, Conor Gallagher is available for like 20-something million. Right? He's available for like 20, what did I see, 26 or something? Yeah. So we shall see. But they have to bring in someone, man. Yeah, the Semenyo thing, actually I saw it. Fabrizio Romano was saying Antoine Semenyo is appreciated by Manchester United and Ruben Amorim, but United are not in active talks right now. Man United are focusing on spending big money on other positions such as midfield. Yeah. Here Anderson has a release clause in January. Oh, really? I missed that. What is the number? I know Man United, they're going to try to see if they can do something in January, because in the summer, we're going to face a huge battle. But the problem is Man City is also looking at your boy Anderson as well. So, yeah, they're saying that he might go into a swoop of a player. Okay. Amorim would want a cheap, viable option, and Gallagher is open. Yeah, that's the thing. Gallagher is open, Premier League proven. That's what they've always wanted. But another Chelsea reject. But no, I think Gallagher would do a job. Gallagher would do a job. Right now in our current midfield, yeah, he would do a job. JJ Gabriel will have a Ronaldo-like career. Prepare yourselves for it. If he lives up to the hype, he will inevitably find a new challenge. Yeah, Twisted Fate. Yeah, but we need to kind of, you know, as fans, man, we like to build them up so we can tear them down, kind of thing. So we need to take it easy on the kid, but he is freaking exciting, man. My gosh. So yeah. Official Satoru Gojo, Mark Gorbich talking about in then I said 70 million. Okay. Hey. Yeah, Mark has some intel. I may have missed that somewhere. 70 million. Yeah. Damn. But the thing is, if his release clause is 70, Man United in the summer, we did not spend that Baleba money. Because remember, there was some talks. Man United had some cash that they were kind of ready to put in for Baleba, but when Brighton came out with 100 million, they're like, nah. So there's some money sitting there somewhere, So they may say, hey, listen, if it's 70, let's work something out. Who knows? But would Anderson really want to move in January, knowing that Tuchel already told him, dude, you continue playing, you are on that plane. So some of these players may not want to risk it like that, right? Especially if doing what you're doing now, you're guaranteed a spot. You don't know what's going to happen. You go over there to Man United, and Ruben Amorim says, nah, hold bench. I like Casemiro. Then he'll be kind of mad. So I don't really know what happens. Yeah. They're saying that a whole bunch of other teams are looking to, oh yeah, dude. Everybody's looking to get him, man. Official Satoru, yeah. Do let them lie. We do have money. Yeah. Forrest ain't going anywhere, and he wouldn't have a spot of Casemiro. Yeah. Have you seen Isles on YouTube? No, actually, I haven't. I haven't. Yeah, people. Yes, Tony. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, people. Yes, please. We do have membership. Jump on there if you don't. You can support the channel. Thank you very much. But yeah, interesting, people. Let's catch up tomorrow, man. It's been an hour and change. Let me kind of turn it down here. Folks are it's 11 something. Folks are Leo. We've got school work. Chillax. So yeah, people. Thank you, guys. Just know I called it, and so far I've been right. Okay. Mount in 2025 birds. Yeah. All right. I like it. People, have a wonderful evening. Good night, good morning, good afternoon. You guys are legends. Thank you so much, man. Let's catch up tomorrow. Let's do the preview. Let's get ready for Man United to go and dominate West Ham. Take care, people. Let's go United. Peace out. Stay blessed.